Hello, it's Just Coming here. Welcome back to Minecraft Story Mode. And now, today, I'm going to be doing a little mini-series. We're going through all the episodes in one. Because, yeah, I've now finished the series. I managed to finish it at the end of last year, which I was pretty happy about. I was really glad I finished it at the end of the year. Yeah, the full series is now available, guys, if you want to go and watch it yourself now. Yeah, so I thought that would do a mini-series now of where I go through all of them in one, by the way, and letting you know. So yeah, this is episode number 1 of when I fully started doing Season 2. Now, the problem is I did do Season 2 really late. I was supposed to be doing Season 2 quite a while ago now, but I just never got around to doing it. But yeah, a lot of people still really enjoyed it, really enjoyed the series, so that is really good. So yeah, today we're going to go through the full episode 1, which is called Hero in Residence, by the way. And the way I'm going to do this, by the way, is I'm just going to leave it on the menu, by the way. I'm not going to go on it and restart it, I'm just going to go on it, just do it on here. I haven't really got any other way to sort of do this video, whether I can, like, go through, you know, parts of it and stuff like that, but I actually can't really do that. Yes, that's why I'm just gonna do it like this to make it a lot easier. So if you don't know what happens, the main thing that happens in the first episode is we go to a sea temple, basically. That's the main thing that happens. So yeah, this is the little headline here. So it says, an old friends and new responsibilities pull Jesse in different directions. A strange pyramid. Galantis leads our hero into a whole new world of mystery and danger. So that's the main headline. So yeah, I've got my videos on the screen here. So I managed to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did 8 videos of episode 1. So the first one's called Let's Do This. So this is where I fully start it. In 1. So yeah. So obviously in the first part of the video we see Axel, Olivia, and Lucas. If you don't know what Lucas does, he kind of like reads like from the last season that we did. He kind of just reads all of that in his book. Yeah, the first part of episode 1 I actually don't like because Axel and Olivia go their separate ways. And yeah, they actually don't join us on our new adventure, which I actually don't like. By the way, I actually don't like that. And I did respond to it. I can't actually remember what I actually said. By the way, I can't even remember what I said. Yeah, I said something about that it were like cool or something. I don't really know what I said. But yeah, I just found it alright that they went their separate ways. Anyway, yeah, I started it 3 months ago now, by the way. So yeah, 3 months ago now I actually started it. I think it was about September, if I'm correct. I think that's actually when I started it. Yeah, I think it was somewhere in September. I can't actually remember now. Or it might have been October. I don't know. It might have been October. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, 3 months ago now. The first episode is out on it. Yes, that's it. That's kind of that. And then after that, what happens is we just jump right into the story. All the things happen of what happens, and then after that, we go to Beacon Town. After that, we go to our home, which is Beacon Town, and which is pretty cool. We do that. Yeah, and also in that we meet Stacy and Stampy again, which was really nice. We also met Nell, if you don't know, from season 1. I do like her, by the way. She's really funny. Yeah, so we see her. And then also there's other things that we do. I also build a statue as well, by the way. Because I know that there was a few times when I built the statue and then I built it wrong and then I had to rebuild it again. Yeah, I did end up doing that, by the way. I was actually struggling a little bit on that, but I did manage to do that. Okay, right, let's move on to episode 2 now, which is called I've Missed You, Petra. Yeah, that's what I called the second episode. The reason I call it that is because that I really miss Petra from season 1, because in season 1, I really enjoyed Petra. She was really nice when we saw her. If you do remember, like the first episode of season 1 when we saw her, it was just really nice seeing her. So yeah, it's called I've Missed You, Petra, and yeah, what happens in that episode is we go down into the mine. That's what happened. That's what happens next. We go down into the mine. Yeah, obviously it's quite dangerous. There's googlies down there and stuff like that. You know, there's just load of things down there of what happens in that one. Also, a funny little thing is Petra challenges us to a race as well, which is pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know why she were doing that. Just a bit of a race that she were doing, I guess. Yeah, that was that. So yeah, the main part of that episode, if we went down into the mine, that was the main part of it, of what happens. And yeah, we were fighting googlies, and I can't remember what else happens in that video. I think, did we go on like a minecart ride or something? I actually can't remember what happens in that, but yeah, I actually can't remember what happens. But I think we go down into like we go down into a mine, as I said, and I think we go into a minecart tracks or something. I don't really know what happens, but yeah, that's kind of what happens in that video. We fight googlies and stuff like that. I don't even know what else. I think that's kind of it, what happens in that one. I'm hoping that I've not missed anything out, because normally with me I normally miss a lot of things out. But yeah, I think that might be it on that one. I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping that I've not missed anything out. Yeah. Because, like I said, I'm going to do another video like this again, but doing like a full video of going through them all, which will be somewhere next week, so stay around for that. Okay, episode number 3 is called What Is That Thing? So what happens now is we spot something, by the way. Oh yeah, we do bump into that llama as well, by the way. That llama called Luna, we do bump into her in the cave as well. And then after that, what happens is we actually spot something, by the way. There's like a big massive like dark green thing, and it turns out it was actually a big massive glove that I actually put on my hand. You can kind of see it in the picture there. Look. Yeah, it's like a big massive glove on my hand, by the way, and yeah, something mystery kind of happens, by the way, when I put that thing on my hand. Yeah, so like a big thing that happens when I put it on my hand. It makes like that glowy sort of sound, you know, that glowy sort of sound. Yeah, that's what happens in that. Yeah, that's what happens in that. Yeah, and then we have to discover what happens after that with the glove on my hand and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens in that video. Yeah, just a big massive glove on my hand, that's what happens. Yeah, that's pretty much it of that one. Okay, right, let's move on to number 4 now, which is called Meeting Stella and Jack. So, if you don't know, that llama, by the way, the llama called Luna, was actually Stella's owner, by the way. Obviously I didn't even know that. I thought it was just like a random llama in the cave. But apparently it's an owned llama, by the way. And so in that video we met Stella, which for some reason she says my rival, even though she wasn't. Even though I kept saying nope, you're not my rival. By the way, she was actually from Champion City, by the way. That's where she actually lives. Oh yeah, something I didn't mention is we met Radar as well, by the way. I forgot to mention that. We met Radar as well, right early on as well. If you didn't know, and yeah, speaking of Radar, she used to live in Champion City. If you didn't know, she actually mentioned it in the video. Yeah, she actually used to live there until she actually moved to Beaconton. And that's why them two actually know each other. But yeah, we met like Radar right at the start of the episode, and yeah, it was actually cool meeting him at first. It was actually a him, not a her. It was a him. So yeah, it was actually cool meeting him at first. I think it was really nice meeting him. And I think I believe that he was the owner of Bacon Town. I'm pretty sure. I actually can't remember now. I think he was. So yeah, that's kind of what happens in that one. And also we meet Jack as well. If you don't know who Jack is, he's on the screen right there. He owns like a what was that place he owned? No, it was like a, I think it was like a shop that he owned or something, and that's where we met him. And apparently we had to meet him due to the glove situation. That's the reason why that we had to meet him. We had to meet him something to do with that. I also met his owner called Nerm as well, which I believe was his actual partner that we met. Or I think they might have been mates. I can't actually remember if they were mates or they might have been partners. I can't remember. I can't actually remember now. But yeah, we met Nerm as well, the villager, and yeah, he was really nice. We met him at first, and yeah, it was a bit weird at meeting Jack as well, because he was doing this mystery thing where we had to like chat to him about things and stuff like that. And then there were a point where we did actually finally meet him in the end, by the way. And he does actually look like me in real life, because he's got ginger hair like what I've got. Obviously I've not got a beard, I've not got a beard yet, but because I've shaved it. But yeah, he actually kind of looks like me with the hair, because obviously that's what my hair actually looks like. So that's pretty cool. I know that his voice is a little bit deeper from what mine is, but yeah, he clearly look like me. Clearly does like me. I can't even get my words out. Clearly does look like me. Look like me. So so yeah. So there you go. So yeah, that's kind of what happens in that one, where we meet them two, and yeah, that's what happens in that one. Okay, moving on, the next one is called Look at Me, and yeah, the main of this episode is I put fancy looking armour on, as you can see by the thumbnail. So yeah, I put like a fancy looking armour on, and yeah, that's what happens in that one, and then we just battle it out to see what happens next. That's kind of like what happens in that one. Yeah, there's not really a lot that happens in that one. Yeah, there is a lot of it that happens, but you will have to watch it and see what find out what happens. But yeah, there is a lot of things that happen in that video. We get battle and we get repaired to see what happens, and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what happens in that one. I don't know what else there is, but I think that is pretty much what happens in that episode. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm hoping that is that the episode when we go to the Sea Temple. I think it is. I think it is actually. Yeah, I think that's actually the one where we go to the Sea Temple, isn't it? If I do remember, where we actually go into the where the Sea Temple is. I think that's that video where we go down, because obviously we got our fancy looking armour on, and we go down into it, don't we? That's why it's a long video. You can tell by the way. So yeah, that's what happens in that one. Okay, moving on. We've got 3 more left to go through. The next one is called the Sea Temple of Colossus. So if you don't know, the Sea Temple right now was full of Colossus. So if you don't know what Colossus are, they're actually the big things. By the way, you know them big giant things. Yeah, the big giant things. Yeah, that's what the Colossus were, by the way. Yeah, that's what they were, and yeah, it was not great going in it. It was actually really scary at first, and yeah, there was a lot that happened, and yeah, because we had to be really careful to not wake any of them up. That was kind of the main idea, yeah, that's what happens in that, yeah, I think that's pretty much what happens in that episode. That video ended up being 20 minutes long, so it wasn't a long video. Also, in that video, I think there was like a puzzle that we had to discuss as well. If I do remember, I think there was like a massive puzzle we had to discuss as well. That happened in that as well. If I do remember. Oh yeah, we met Voz as well, didn't we? Yeah, we met Voz as well. If you didn't know, he was actually Jack's friend. So yeah, we actually met him. Yeah, I think we met him when we were doing the puzzle, if I remember. So yeah, that's when we met him. And yeah, he was nice at first, but he wasn't when we continued it, okay? But yeah, we will get to that, don't worry. So yeah, I think that's like episode number 3. That. So yeah, when we do that video, I will let you know what happens to us. I will let you know about that. It's kind of right near the end of the second episode, so I will let you know what happens to him in the 3rd one. So yeah, that's what happens in that one. Yeah, we just discover puzzles, and we're in the Sea Temple with Colossus everywhere. So there you go. I think there was about 6 of them, if I remember. I think it was from one side and from the other, I think. Or there might have been more. I can't remember. I think there might have been more. I know there were loads of them anyway. There were loads of them. So yeah, that's that. The next one is called This Magic Block. So what happens in this episode is we get some sort of magic block. And if you didn't know what it was like a constructor block. And if you didn't know what it were, it's where it's basically where we take out all the Googlers around the area. So you know the little mini. Yeah, you know the little mini Colossus fella guys. We had to use our constructor block to tackle them out to make it a lot easier. Yeah, it was actually really easy to do, by the way. It was really easy to do. Yeah, it was really easy, by the way. That we had to solve. It was really easy. Yeah, it was just really easy, really easy to solve. Yeah, we did have to use that constructor block for something, by the way, if you didn't know. It was like that, there was like a big massive like green hole, and we had to put the constructor block there, and we had to like solve everything, you know, solve all the mysteries and that bloody green glove thing on my hands. So yeah, we had to like solve all that, by the way, in that video. Yeah, we had to do that because there was actually choices of blocks. I think one of them was a different block that we used, and then one of them was the constructor block. By the way, I can't remember what the other one were. I think it was like a if I do remember, I think it was like a minor block or something. I can't remember what the other one was. But yeah, we had the choices between which one we wanted to choose, and yeah, I chose the constructor block because obviously that's the one that I've kind of known of, and the one that I know from before. So yeah, that was kind of the other one that I chose to make it a lot easier. Yeah, that's the one that I chose in the end. Yeah, so yeah, that was that one. Yeah, that was that. Yeah, I don't know what else happens in that video. I think that might be it. I'm pretty sure that's it of what happens in that. So yeah, it was quite a while ago since I did it, so there's not really a lot that I remember. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, and the very final one is called Huge Mega Boss and Finale. Now I could have really put Admid in that title, but I put Mega Boss and Finale. That's what I ended up putting. So yeah, this was the last episode of Hero in Residence. Yeah, if you don't know, the Colossus guy wakes up. By the way, he wakes up and he starts doing a lot of things. And if you didn't know, that he was the Admid. If you didn't know, he was the Admid. So yeah, he was the massive Admid guy that we had to take out right near the end. And yeah, by the way, right near the end we actually took him out, which was very easy. Another thing that we had to do, by the way, is we had to go behind him. Obviously, it was Lucas, and I think it was Lucas that was distracting him. Yeah, and what I had to do is I had to go behind him, and I had to punch that green thing, the green laser thing, off his head. And yeah, he kind of went into like a transformation, and then he went and then he just switched himself off. And then after that, he literally disappeared out of nowhere, and then came the clock. So yeah, the clock came after that. Oh wait, hang on. Right, just ignore what I said there. No, that happens in the next episode, okay? Oh, no, hang on. No, hang on, I've messed up, guys. No, that happens in episode 2, okay? Right, okay, right, right, just try and get... No, what happens at the end is we get out of we get out of the water. We're trying to escape from him, and then right near the end of the episode, he jumps right at us at Beaconton, and then it ends. By the way, and then it ends. Okay. That's what happens. Okay. Yeah, I was a bit mixed up there. I don't really know what I was even doing there. But yeah, that's it. That's actually what happens at the end of episode 1. It turns out of nowhere at Beaconton, and then it cuts off after that, and then it ends. So yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. Like the last part of episode 1, we have to try and escape from him. That's what happens. We have to try and we have to try and escape. By the way, that's what we have to do. And then obviously, as I said, he comes out of nowhere again right near the end, and he finds us at my town. That's what happens, and it turns out that he was the admin in the end as well, which was the thing that's on my hand, by the way, the massive green glove thing that was on my hand. Apart from that, I think that is everything of episode 1 that I've gone through. I don't actually think I've missed anything out of what happens. That's kind of in the main story of episode 1. And what happens in the first one. I think I might have gone through everything now. It was quite an interesting episode actually that I did. It was actually really good. Obviously, we met Jack, we met Stella, we met Luna, we met the admin at the end. We met that Voz guy at the end. It was actually quite an interesting episode actually. I actually really enjoyed it. It was actually really fun. That's the main thing that happens in that one. That's what happens. There's not really a lot. There's not really a lot, by the way. But that's all what happens in that one. So because this is where the big journey actually begins. By the way, going in the Sleep Temple. It was kind of like the big journey that happens right near the start. It was like our first big massive adventure that we had to do. Yes, I think that is everything that I have covered. So now I want to talk about one more thing, okay? Now, the problem is, by the way, is I had to end Minecraft Story Mode there, by the way. And the reason why for that is because when I played episode 1, I actually played it on the actual Xbox. I didn't actually have it in a disc. So I had to wait, I think about 3 or 4 weeks until I played it again. Because if you guys actually didn't know that all the episode numbers weren't actually free. Episode 4 was free, but 2, 3, and 5 weren't. And I couldn't actually continue the series on it. So what I had to do is I had to pause it for a few weeks until I bought the actual game in a disc, and then I continued playing it again. That was another slight problem about the series. Is I had to pause it after episode 1, which I was a little bit annoyed about. But there was no I can do, and then I had to wait a few weeks until I did continue doing it again. And it wasn't actually that long until I had to wait. It wasn't that long at all until I did continue it. And in the end, I did actually continue it in the end, and that's what I did. So what I will do in episode 2, I will let you know about that right at the start of what happens, and I will let you know. I've kind of cheated a bit now once I'm talking about what happens right at the start of episode 2. But it looks like that I'm going to have to say it again in the next one. So, that's what I'm going to have to do now, by the way. I'm going to have to explain it again in the next one, but there you go. That's the full episode 1 Hero in Residence. So, yeah, so that's what happens in that one. So yeah, if you do want to watch all the videos that I've done on this one, what I'll do is I'll leave them all in the description down below. I did 8 episodes of the first one, so if you do want to check them all out, I will leave them all in the description as well. And I will also leave the full playlist anyway, if you do want to watch them all from that way. If you do want to watch the whole of 2, 3, 4, and 5 as well. Yeah, but what I am going to do in each episode that I do, going over every single one, I will leave all the videos that I did in the description down below on them all, if you've not seen any of them. And yeah, because I'm pretty happy with the views it got, by the way. Like the first episode, views did really well. So on the first one we got 24, on the second one we got 16, third one we got 62, fourth one we got 24, the fifth one we got 19. On the 6th one we got 17, on the 7th one we got 45, and then on the 8th one we got 37. So yeah, all in all the views did really well on the first episode, which I was pretty buzzed about. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So yeah, so the way I'm going to be doing this, by the way, if you don't know, is I'm just going to be leaving them on the menu. So when I do the next one, it'll be that menu, and then the next one it'll be on that menu. Next one will be that menu, and then the next one will be that menu. So yeah, that's the way I'm going to be doing it, because I don't really have like any other way that I can do it. Yeah, there's not really any other way that I can do it. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna do it like this, to make it yeah, a lot easier. So yeah, so the next episode will be coming up tomorrow, so stay on for that, and I will be going over the Giant Consequences chapter. So yeah, stay around for that. And yeah, the next one is a bit of an interesting one. So yeah, stay around for that one. Yeah. So yeah, that was episode 1 in full. That I went over. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, there will be a point when where I will do it again in a restart. Whether that will be in like a full live stream, a full video, or it'll be like a restart with like a different Jesse or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'll let you know about that. But yeah, that'll be some point in the future. I will be doing that. So yeah, I will let you know about that. So yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this video and will enjoy this little mini series that I'm doing of going over them all. So hopefully you will enjoy it. So yeah, for now, I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all